In one of my previous videos, I covered what my top 3 expansion pack choices would be for the Life by You franchise when it gets to that point. Today I want to cover more expansion packs that I would like to see, as I feel like the franchise can take things further with the game, offering stuff never seen before in the life simulation gaming space. And what do I mean by that? I'll explain in this video. My name is Michael and welcome back to Sovereign Gaming. Talking about the franchise in its entirety may seem a little premature as the early access version hasn't even been released yet, but I am going to do it anyway. And it'll be interesting to see how my opinion changes later this year when it comes to speculating on what expansion packs could be developed in this franchise beyond the base game release. Again, I understand that Life by You is still in development, so today's video is going to be more speculative than analytical. Anyways, to continue off of my last list of expansion packs that I would like to see in Life by You, I want Life by You to cover new gameplay territory that no other life simulation game has done before. And so, this first one may surprise you, but an expansion pack that I would really like to see within the Life by You franchise is an industry-based expansion pack. The reason that I would like to see an industry-themed expansion pack kinda comes from a quote from an article on Life by You. The quote is the following. For instance, in Life by You, you'll see white delivery vans driving around, but these aren't just background visuals. Instead, they represent actual deliveries to in-game characters. When a computer-controlled character gets hungry, they might order groceries, which will then be delivered by one of those trucks. I covered it in a previous video, but this almost suggests to me that a supply chain algorithm of some sort is in play here. And so I would like an industry-themed expansion pack to expand upon this supply chain algorithm that is already set up to function in the background. However, this is where they could get really ambitious. I think it could be groundbreaking if Paradox was able to offer, in this theoretical expansion pack, the option to industrialize and set up a supply chain for any type of business. This would mean that the balloons only store that we are also familiar with at this point would then have to order their balloons from a factory or import it from off-screen if you want the easy option. And I think that this conceptualized expansion pack could expand upon the transportation options of the delivery systems as well by allowing players to set up logistics centers. I mean, if that balloon making factory was filling off-screen orders in addition to stock ordered within the town, then perhaps semi-trucks full of stock or even cargo trains could deliver the goods off-screen. I get that an expansion pack like this would not be well received by the life simulation gamers initially, so it definitely couldn't be one of the first expansion packs that they would release. But this kind of an expansion pack would give a real-world need for developing functional manufacturing and warehouse districts within the world that you're playing in, if you chose to do so. For the most part, creators and players have quote-unquote faked these industrial districts whenever they wanted to switch up an architectural style, but I just see that Life by You has actually got the bones to actually go there in an expansion pack, which is something that no other life simulation has really gone before. This does again beg the question how large the worlds are actually going to be when we get our hands on the game, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, I'm just having a little fun with this. Another expansion pack that I would like to see in the franchise is a little more easier to swallow, and that would be a seafaring and marina themed expansion pack centered around, well, everything seaside. I think that this is an aspect of life simulation that Life by You can push even further. In The Sims 3, we really only had boats in Island Paradise, including the ability to own and play on houseboats, which was great. Island Paradise is honestly a really great expansion pack, but the seafaring bits of it could even be expanded and pushed a little further. And once again, I feel like Life by You has got the proper bones to get it done. What do I mean by that? Let's start with the idea of marinas and live in boats that are docked at marinas. It takes the houseboat idea from Island Paradise and it multiplies it. Marinas can be found in multiple coastal cities, and one that comes to mind for me is Miami, where there are lots of public and private marinas that cater to this kind of a lifestyle. But another aspect of mariners and seafaring that I would like to see is a proper fishing industry introduced into this conceptual expansion pack. It would be really great to have this conceptual expansion pack also deal with some of the industrial aspects of seafaring as well. And a fully functional fishing industry is something that can help amplify the industrial parts of ports as well. Otherwise, I would also like to see ship construction and dry dock operations possibly to supply the leisure and marina boats that would fill the marina. And although I do think that cruise ships would be monumental in taking this franchise to the next level, I also believe that cruise ships might be suited better for a vacation or travel expansion pack. But what do you think on that one? Comment below if you think that it should be in travel or vacations, or if it can be dedicated to a marina style expansion pack. Then the last conceptual expansion pack that I think would push the Life by You franchise to the next level would be an expansion pack that is completely focused on sports and stadiums. If nothing is a rabbit hole from what I understand about Life by You, then that assumes that sports and athletics will be fully animated. That's a lot of work, and it is like creating a game within a game, which would make the concept perfect for an expansion pack. And if you want my honest opinion, they could even split a sports expansion pack into 2 expansion packs featuring different sports. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. What would make a sports-themed expansion pack so groundbreaking in the life simulation gaming space is that it would be like having a game within a game, like I mentioned before. Firstly, Paradox would have to figure out how to animate sports and adjust the likelihoods of different teams winning. That would be a huge task, figuring out that coding algorithm. The next thing that they would need to do is figure out how to get teams of players into the town so that they can actually have matches properly. I won't get too much into the analytics of what it would take to make this kind of an expansion pack a success, but I did want to point out and outline that a sports-themed expansion pack that is fully animated with full matches and everything would take a lot of effort on Paradox's part. But it would also help to secure Life by You as a true next-level entry into the life gaming simulation space. For a sports-themed expansion pack, I would also like it to find a balance between professional sports and recreational community sports, as I think it would be important to give players a choice whether or not having a professional sports career is something that their town is capable of supporting. I know that if a professional sports athletic career would be available, it would demand a significant amount of population to actually populate an entire team of Life by You humans, and also, if they have a team that comes in from out of town, that is yet another point of population that needs to be generated. I don't know how they would do that, but I'll leave that to the professionals. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I think that the idea of having professional grade or community level sports would change the way that players play their games, because sports and athletics functions like a gathering place. For example, for parents that just want to watch their kids play soccer, suddenly you need a field for them to kick a ball in. And you might even need a snack bar of some sort. And then on a professional level, a stadium would offer a ton of different career opportunities from there, and also be monumental to making the series truly magnificent. Again, I just want to acknowledge that these are just ideas of mine that I would like to see in order to take the Life by You franchise to the next level. Normally, I wouldn't recommend expansion packs like these to this scale, but I actually do think that Life by You could deliver on certain themes that The Sims could never even touch, such as an industry-based expansion pack. But I want to know what you have to think about Life by You becoming a franchise offering expansion packs going forward. Do you want new expansion packs, or do you think that every theme has been played out in the life simulation space? How do you feel about the franchise basing an expansion pack around industry? Or was there another theme that you really want to see in the franchise that has never been attempted before? Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. And until next time, I just want to thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, then feel free to like and subscribe for more. Thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your day.